Hey there, it's Rachel. It's Wayne's World Day. Sorry that I haven't been on top of my videos as much as I said I was going to be. Been a lot busier than expected, so what are you going to do? This video's theme is going to be about traveling whilst abroad. So in Europe, obviously, it's very, very easy to travel around and go lots of places for not that much money, which is really, really cool. And like some people here in my program travel like way more than I do, which is crazy because even though it doesn't cost tons of money, it does cost a little bit. So not this past weekend, but the weekend before, my program took us all on a little weekend excursion to the south of Spain. We went to Granada and Sevilla. Or Seville. We always call it Sevilla here because we're in Spain and we're speaking Spanish. But yeah, so we went to those two places and it was absolutely amazing. Like, if you have the chance while you're abroad to go to either of those places, I could not recommend it higher. I absolutely love Seville. It's like super colorful. There's a lot of American stuff, which like sometimes I get a little homesick and I like to see a Starbucks every now and again. But yeah, like it's just absolutely gorgeous. Places there to go. Plaza de España, the cathedral, just walking around everywhere. Those are the places I went. And then at Granada, you have to go to the Alhambra. I mean, that's like a given. It's a place that you need to go. And then also in Granada, it's like a beautiful city. We just walked around and it was, I don't know, it's beautiful. Everything, I can't even describe it. And like looking out at the Alhambra and the rest of the city like at nighttime, it's like indescribable. It's gorgeous. And we saw like a flamenco show. It was really fun. But yeah, like go to Andalusia. And that was really cool because it was paid for by IES, so like the only thing we had to do was like get a few meals for ourselves, which you don't normally do. I mean, like they paid for hotels and transportation, and like you can't even ask for more than that, so it was fantastic. And obviously like you may not get the opportunity to have that paid for you when you travel abroad, but like I would recommend it anyways. Or just go study there. That's another option too. There is an IES program in Granada. This past weekend, a few people from my program went to Paris. We only had 2 real days to do stuff, but we did a lot. We saw the Eiffel Tower. Our apartment was like right next to it. So Eiffel Tower, the Louvre. We went to the Louvre for free since we're studying in the EU, so check that out. Notre Dame, Luxembourg Gardens, Arc de Triomphe. We saw so many things. We also got macarons. They're really expensive though, so like a tiny little cookie like this big, that big, is probably, can range from like 110 euros to like 2 to 6 maybe, depending on like how luxurious the restaurant is. But yeah, I would definitely recommend getting one if you do go to Paris because they're like famous there. In general, it's really, really important to travel while you're studying abroad because everything is just like such an experience to see. Like you're obviously not going to see it all. I know like everyone who's going to be studying abroad is like in Europe. Anyway, I don't know about other places, but in Europe, if you're studying abroad, so many places to go and you can't see all of them, but like just prioritize. Like so far I've gone to London, Granada, and Seville, and Paris. And I think in November I'm going to also go to Lisbon and Nuremberg, Germany. It's so important and like enriching to travel and see other places, even if it's just for a few days. And like you should definitely budget your money, and if it's too much, I mean you can't like overspend, but do what you can, travel as much as you're willing to, and see everything that you can because you probably are only going to study abroad once, so make the most of it and have as much fun as you possibly can because it's only once. So yeah, I think that's it for now. Bye guys.